Now, your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Oh, you look at the Storm Tracker Doppler, and actually we have a couple little cells that have popped up down into portions of Cumberland County and near Greenup. A little bit of a shower there just to the west of the city there along I-70. These little guys are few and far between, but hey, don't be surprised if a few of them pop up over the next few hours, but they should be fading away as we get closer to sunset. It is warm. It is muggy. 85 Decatur, 86 in Lincoln right now. Again, an isolated shower for maybe 10% of you. The rest of you probably stay dry and stay warm tonight. Now, the rain chances really ramp up later this weekend. We'll talk more about that and kind of time it out for the Illini game on Saturday coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now, from WCIA 3 News.
They're chanting to call attention to climate change. What message students at the U of I and around the world want everyone to know.
There's good in the world, and you can be part of that.
It was a life-changing moment, how these students are choosing to commemorate a day of tragedy.
It's one of the biggest rivalries in the area, what you can expect when St. Joe Ogden and Unity battle under the lights.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
It's not going to happen because I can. It's going to happen because we can.
People around the world are fighting against climate change. Hundreds of them converged on the U of I's campus to spread that message. Good evening, I'm Jessica Coons. Paul and Jennifer are off tonight. It wasn't just students who participated. People from all over the area joined in. They are sharing the idea that the buck stops here when it comes to the way we treat our environment. We have team coverage tonight. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live in our control room. Gabrielle Franklin is live at the U of I in Springfield. First to Courtney, what specifically is this group asking for?
Jessica, they're asking for a combination of a lot of different things, but one of the biggest messages they're trying to spread is that every little change can make a difference.
Fossil fuels have got to go. Fossil fuels have got to go.
We have privilege being university college students, and we should use that privilege to amplify other people's voices.
Everyone may come out for a different reason, but the cause uniting them is the same: demanding action.
The political climate, the actual environment, it's all changing.
We just need to kind of reawaken ourselves, revive, become, restorative.
This march is part of something much larger, a climate strike in more than 150 countries. This past Wednesday, teen activists spoke in front of Congress, saying it has a responsibility to protect the climate from collapsing.
People call my generation Generation Z, as if we are the last generation. But we are not. We are refusing to be the last letter in the alphabet.
Organizers on U of I's campus believe half the battle is spreading the word.
And I think it's important to tell people on campus that there are people experiencing real consequences of climate change.
Some, like Kennedy Hall, joined the fight from Danville High School.
When I saw it, I was really interested.
She says everyone can do something to stop climate change, no matter how small.
Eating less meat, indulging in less animal products is a great way. Using reusable bags at the grocery store.
Organizers say the interest on U of I's campus was inspiring.
It really shows that people care and people are willing to spend their day fighting for something that they believe in.
The United Nations Climate Action Summit starts on Monday. Countries are expected to be held accountable for promises they made in 2016 to cut global warming. Jessica?
All right, Courtney, thank you. There are different ways for people who are interested to get involved on campus and in the Champaign-Urbana community. Students can join an environmentally focused RSO, and there are other non-university related groups. Those are Fifth and Hill Campaign, Sierra Club, and Prairie Rivers Network. Now, other campuses in the U of I system also took part in this strike today. We continue our team coverage. Gabrielle Franklin was at today's rally and joins us from the campus of UIS. Gabrielle, what's the message students hope people at the Capitol hear?
Well, Jessica, their message was loud and clear. They want the state to use renewable energy, and they want lawmakers to get to work on that effort right now.
Congress, you know. We want clean energy. We want clean
Students and community members in Springfield joined the global climate strike with legislation on their minds.
Action that we want is we want the Clean Jobs Act passed in Illinois. We want the Green New Deal addressed to Congress, and we want international action.
Supporters say the bill would lead to more than 40 million solar panels and 2,500 wind turbines installed in the state, putting Illinois on pace to have 100% renewable energy by 2050.
Now is the time for change.
Even the youngest environmentalists are calling on lawmakers to do something.
But, I mean, being 16, I should not be in a situation where I have to talk about this, but I am, and I want people to know that that's important and they need to listen.
We just need someone to support our needs for the environment. Our leaders could be doing a much better difference in our community and others, because it might not be really affecting them, but it is infecting their people, and they need to listen more. Our voices are loud, but maybe not loud enough.
Organizers say now is the time for change.
So my message to lawmakers is that take this seriously. You know, we are on a sinking ship right now, and that is something that needs to change. You know, we can talk about the economy and fiscal responsibility, and all of that is very important, but it won't matter if we don't have a planet to live on. So it's really important that Illinois becomes leaders in this climate change effort.
Now, students say they plan to lobby for the Clean Energy Jobs Act at the Capitol this upcoming October. For now, we're live at UIS. Gabrielle Franklin, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Gabrielle, thank you so much. On top of the goal to achieve 100% renewable energy, the Clean Energy Jobs Act also seeks to cut carbon from the power sector by 2030. The measure also aims to create clean energy jobs for thousands in low-income communities. We have an update on the looming lawsuit against the U of I. The deadline for it is being pushed back. A complaint against former Professor Gary Shue accuses him of physical, sexual, and emotional abuse. We talked with one of the attorneys for his accusers. They say they reached a deal with the university over the statute of limitations on this case. That means they won't be suing the university today. Shue resigned from the university last year. One of his accusers says he abused her for 2 years. She says she went to the university several times but says nothing was done. The U of I said it was reviewing the complaint against Shue. We have new information tonight on an investigation into a student getting hurt at Dr. Howard Elementary. Champaign police have ruled it an accident, but the student's family says they plan to hire a lawyer. We showed you earlier this week the student went to the hospital with a gash on her stomach. She needed 15 stitches. Police say they interviewed the victim, witnesses, and looked over available video footage. They determined a group of students were playing aggressively in the bathroom. They say the student collided with a lock on the stall door. Police say there was no weapon, bullying, or criminal intent involved. It's called Green and Gold Day, how a day of service was born from a school tragedy. Also tonight, it's a showdown in Tolono, what both coaches think about this grudge match between Unity and SJO.
Nice night for football, and we're hoping for a nice night tomorrow night down here at Memorial Stadium. That's where Roofing Diana Adams Memorial's weather camera. 90 was the high today. Ugh, gross. Way too hot for just a few days before fall. We're talking about rain. A lot of it this weekend, and when things turn cooler, coming up.